All right, we've got a little floppy. We got floppy. Hey, floppy. This is Captain Crunch. Captain, there you go. Come here, Captain. Come here. That's Mr. Brownfeet on the bike. I don't get the tap. Give me the tap. The Captain's in the bike. Captain. This is a raccoon deterrent. There was a raccoon trying to break into Captain Crunch's lair, pulling the nuts out. So, I had to get kind of creative because raccoons are strong. This is where he goes down and it connects, and there were just all these nuts pulled out over here. The length, this is brown, the length we will go. Give me a, no, we'll go. You know, I know that it's not good looking. When Halloween came around, we didn't want the neighbors thinking we were just, what do you call it? White trash comes to mind. So when little trick-or-treaters and their families were coming around, we took that and hid it. But we need to leave it out to get Captain Crunch through the winter. Assuredly. Make sure nobody breaks in over here. Right, Captain Crunch? Gotta do what you gotta do, and sometimes it doesn't look that great. But the snow will cover it up. Not too long. I think they like it. Hey, Captain, you want to come up? Everybody's gone. Come on, Captain. I wonder if he knows that that's why I put that there, because it was yeah, there was some heavy discussion as to what was going to be needed to keep them safe, because raccoons can lift a lot of things. Table that was used for Halloween under the bike with garden hose all intertwined just to make it more dense, basically. Oh, and then a tarp underneath it covering up the area that the raccoon had opened up. So I think it's been a while and it's been okay. So I think we're gonna get Captain Crunch through the winter here. I'm just so glad that I got a chance to see him after we had to do that, or I would have been so nervous that he was already gone from, you know, like a raccoon eating him or whatever, and that would have just devastated me. My little dude. Oh, Captain Crunch. Someone tried to steal all your crunch berries, didn't they? And that might have been all that the raccoon was after, was all of his crunch berries. But even so, that's still really bad, you know, because he's got to make it through winter. So I don't know if that's why he's staying out later than everybody else and stockpiling more nuts. But if so, I'm making sure that he gets a bunch, because so many got pulled out. I don't know how many he got to keep. Man, Now I'm freaked out. Whoa! There's Mr. Brown Feet. Did you get it, Brown Feet? The lighting is just horrible today because it's just pure gray. I saw him move. Captain Crunch, you in there? Oh, or is it the other one? Because, yeah, I saw another one go in there. I thought. Oops, I dropped the phone. They like everything. Everything. Like the ladder, the bike. They have a lot of fun on stuff. They're curious, fun animals. This one doesn't have a name, but he has a home and a shelter. He's gonna be okay. Crunch was just using the bike as a shelter. Well, there's an alert going on, so he's not wrong to be. Oh, come here. No, he's gonna stay safe. People have got to know these videos are not AI generated, because who would post a video of having anything to do with something this trashy in any yard that they had anything to do with, whether it's a work location or anything? It's like, yeah, most people aren't going to post that. This is not AI. This is not AI, people. This is Captain Crunch for real. And he stashes his crunch berries that he gets from me. This one's in the bike. The trash bike. The raccoon deterrent. And on top of that, it's not just a bike that's sitting there like that. It's a raccoon deterrent. Like, you can't even make something sound any trashier than that. Yeah, I got a raccoon that digs around, so I put a bike out with a hose on it. Oh, there's Mr. Brown Feet. Oh, no, that isn't Mr. Brown Feet. That's the one that looks like Mr. Brown Feet. They love the bike. I got someone on my leg. Who's on my leg? It's Roby. Come here, Roby. You haven't climbed my leg in a long time. You want to climb? She doesn't climb like Pippi does. But every once in a while, when like this, when there's a lot of squirrels around and she's trying to differentiate herself, she'll do that. Like, me first, you know. This one may or may not know that she's on Captain Crunch's front door. Oh, here's Captain Crunch. Are you okay with someone being on your front door? Come here. He jumped right onto me. Come here. It is a great hide, actually. Hadn't thought about it before, but yeah, like a hawk isn't going to get through those spokes. So maybe that's what they like. But it's a little too open. I wouldn't want to use it. She was just under the hose and came out. Captain Crunch, you hot? Captain Crunch is down there. There's brown feet. Or the one that looks like brown feet. It happened too fast for me to look. Yeah, we put our mountain bike out with a hose on it to keep the coons away. That was a horrible accent. I think I'm even worse at speaking Southern American than I am at speaking any version of French. And that's saying a lot. Here's White Tip. I saw her out yesterday. I was out in her woods and I saw her up in a tree and I could tell she was happy to see me. And I was, of course, happy to see her because I hadn't seen her in a while. And then she came by. Okay, so I'm going to try to say it again. I don't know why. Like I'm going to get any better. All right, here we go. I know somebody very, very well who speaks Southern, real Southern. So I'm going to try to channel him and say it how I imagine him saying it, because I know I'll be able to. Let me hear it in my head first, and then I'm going to try to say it as he would say it. Here's Rover. Okay, here we go. Hold on, let me think of how he would say it. Okay. Well, the thing is, he doesn't speak like that. But the thing is, okay, so he has a real Southern accent, and then he has a put-on Southern accent that he used as a kid in Montgomery, Alabama. And, oh, here's Gray Bob. Gray Bob. Haven't had you in a video in a while, Gray Bob. Yeah, lives a ways away. But because there's been no nuts, she's starting to come back around. Let me try it again. Okay, I'm going to try to do it in his put on Montgomery, Alabama, what do you call it, accent. I can't even imagine it. Darn it. I thought I'd never not be able to. But he always blew me away with that accent, so it was surprising. So it's not surprising that I can't conjure it. Why can't I even speak American Southern? Here's White Tippy. White Tip, you are on Captain Crunch's little home here. White Tip she was on the back porch. Oh, you hungry? You want a little nut to play with? There you go. Nuts are everything. They're food, they're toys, they're money. They're like, you know, the form of currency. They're the future. They're their 401k. But they're also toys. When things are boring, they just like to play, you know? And there's so many uses for nuts. They're not just food, they're everything. And security, you know, money in the bank. I don't know where Captain Crunch went. She is, and I know exactly what she's thinking. She's like, Amy, what have you done? Because now I've got squirrels all around her lair. This is not what chipmunks want. They don't want, like, to feel uncomfortable in their own environs. See? Environs. I don't know. I can't speak French. I can't speak English. I don't know what I'm here for. Okay, I'm now backing away from her place so that she can try to get some peace without 10 zillion squirrels all around. That was a butt bounce almost. Did I get you butt bouncing? Oh, it's hilarious when they go up and they shove their nose in someone's butt and then they jump in the air.